You're settled into your seat, knees a bit stiff, wondering if there's anything to make this flight easier. Here's the secret. Airlines actually offer free perks for seniors, if you just ask. After talking to multiple flight attendants and senior travelers, we found the most useful free perks most people never ask for. From water to wellness items, these benefits add up. Today, I'll show you 15 free things seniors can request on a flight. Let's get into it. Number 1, a second beverage. Most people think one drink is the rule, but seniors have every right to request a second beverage for free. Cabin crews know older passengers are more likely to get dehydrated, which can lead to dizziness, headaches, or even fainting. And airplane cabins are incredibly dry, which only makes matters worse. So if you're thirsty after the first round of water or juice, just ring the call button and kindly ask. Flight attendants are trained to monitor the comfort of older travelers and are far more willing to refill your cup than you might expect. You don't have to wait for the cart to roll by again. If they say no, fine. But most of the time, they'll be happy to bring it. Remember, dehydration is no joke, especially with medication or medical conditions. You'll land feeling much better, and it costs nothing. Staying hydrated is one of the simplest ways to make a long flight more bearable. Coming up, the cozy comfort you can get for free that makes those cramped seats feel a little more like home. Number 2. Extra pillows or blankets. Let's be honest, airplane seats are not built for senior bodies. Achy joints, arthritis, or just plain stiffness can make a 3-hour flight feel like 3 days. But there's a simple free solution. Ask for extra pillows or blankets. Flight attendants usually have a stash tucked away, but they don't automatically offer them to everyone. You need to speak up. Explain you have back or leg issues, or simply that you need more support. Cabin crews know seniors have higher circulation risks and are eager to help prevent discomfort. And here's another trick. Sometimes you can use a spare blanket to roll under your lower back or knees, giving you DIY lumbar support for free. Just ask early because supplies are first come, first served. Don't be shy. Taking care of yourself is always okay. 1 or 2 extra pillows can transform a rigid, cramped seat into something actually tolerable. Your body will thank you after landing. Next up, a boarding perk you might not realize is free, but that could save you from standing in line and getting jostled in a crowd. Number 3. Pre-boarding assistance. Boarding is stressful enough, but throw in stiff knees, balance worries, or limited mobility, and it's a recipe for trouble. Here's the good news. Seniors can absolutely request pre-boarding for free. No need to be in a wheelchair or have a visible disability. If you think you'll need a few extra moments to safely stow your carry-on or settle into your seat, tell the gate agent before boarding begins. Under current airline rules, they'll mark you for pre-boarding without a fuss. Why? Because crowding seniors into busy aisles with rolling bags flying everywhere is a huge safety risk. You'll be able to board calmly, secure your bag, stretch, and find your seat without feeling rushed or embarrassed. This is your right, not a favor. Don't hesitate to advocate for yourself. Flight crews want passengers to be safe, and that includes you. A smoother, calmer start sets the tone for the entire flight. Next up, a free perk you can ask for that takes the stress out of keeping track of medications or health conditions while you're on the go. Number 5. Medication storage help. Here's something seniors don't always realize. Flight attendants can help you store medication safely if you ask. Maybe you need insulin kept cool or want a reminder about pills on a longer flight. Crew members are trained in handling passenger medical needs discreetly and respectfully. If you carry a pill organizer or labeled bottles, just let the attendant know you have essential meds and where you're keeping them. They'll help you keep track and sometimes even check on you if you mention you're worried about timing doses. For items that must stay cool, they might store them in a galley fridge if there's space, though you'll want to ask politely and label your items clearly. Why so generous? Because medical emergencies mid-air are a nightmare for everyone, so prevention is key. There's absolutely no charge for this help. It's a quiet, practical way to protect your health and travel with peace of mind. Next up, the sweet treat you can sometimes score on a flight, if you ask at just the right time. Number 6. Complimentary snacks. Airline snacks are getting stingier, but here's a little-known trick. Seniors can often score an extra free snack. Flight attendants tend to keep a small reserve of leftover snacks. Think cookies, granola bars, or crackers, especially for kids and seniors who might need a bit more energy. If you feel a blood sugar dip coming on, don't hesitate to press the call button and kindly ask. Explain you didn't eat much earlier or you're feeling lightheaded. Why are they flexible? Because seniors are more at risk for dehydration and low blood sugar during air travel, which can lead to dizziness or fainting. They'd much rather hand over a pack of biscuits than deal with a medical emergency. A smile and polite request go a long way. they'll usually be happy to share what's available. It's free, and you're helping everyone by taking care of yourself. So keep those energy levels steady and arrive at your destination feeling stronger. Next up, the comfort boost that can keep your legs healthy, especially on those cross-country or international flights. Number 7. In-flight stretch or mobility support. Let's be honest, sitting in a tight airplane seat for hours can be tough on anybody, but seniors have it even harder. Joints stiffen, blood flow slows down, and you might feel cramped beyond belief. Here's a free perk. You can absolutely ask the cabin crew for help moving around. Flight attendants can give you permission to stand and stretch near the galley or point you to a safe spot away from other passengers. They'll even remind you when the seatbelt sign is off so you can take a quick stroll. Why? Because seniors face a higher risk of blood clots, known as deep vein thrombosis. Cabin crews know it's far safer for you to move every hour or two than to sit completely still. The fix is simple. Let them know you might need a little extra time to get up and ask them if there's a good spot to stretch. It's free, it's smart, and it can make you feel human again on a long-haul flight. Coming up, a travel perk that could make sure you never lose track of your hearing aids or reading glasses at 35,000 feet. Number 8. Help finding lost personal items. You'd be surprised how many seniors misplace things mid-flight. Reading glasses, hearing aids, even dentures. Embarrassing? Maybe. But it happens to thousands of passengers every day. The best news? Flight attendants are trained to help you recover lost items without making you feel awkward. If something slips under your seat or falls between cushions, just ring the call button and explain. They have flashlights and special grabber tools to help search tricky spots. Why do they do this? Because items like hearing aids or glasses are mission critical, and replacing them mid-trip is nearly impossible. Cabin crews don't want you to panic or struggle. You paid for the flight, and they want you comfortable. So never hesitate to speak up. There is no charge for a little help finding what's yours. It might save you hundreds of dollars and a whole lot of stress. Coming up next, how to keep your skin happy and healthy with a simple free request from your flight crew. Number 9. Extra moist towelettes or hand wipes. Airplane air is famously dry, and for seniors with sensitive skin, that can be a nightmare. Dry hands, itchy faces, cracked lips. No fun. Here's a pro tip. Airlines stock moist towelettes or hand wipes, usually for meal service or cleanup, but you can ask for more, free of charge. They're great for freshening up, wiping your face, or even dabbing a bit of moisture on your hands. Why do they agree to share extra? Because seniors are more prone to skin breakdown, irritation, or even infections from dry, cracked hands. Cabin crew want you to stay comfortable and healthy, so they'll usually hand over a couple of extra wipes if you ask politely. It's a small thing, but after a long flight, those wipes can help you feel human again, clean, refreshed, and a bit more moisturized. So don't be shy. You deserve it. Coming up, a free travel essential that will help you breathe easier on those stuffy, crowded flights. Number 10. Bottled water refills. Nothing feels worse than getting parched mid-flight, especially if you take medications that dry you out. Good news, you can absolutely ask for bottled water refills at no cost. Most flight attendants will happily refill your personal bottle with their bottled water instead of tap if you explain you're concerned about germs or water safety. Seniors in particular are more sensitive to dehydration, and flight attendants are trained to look out for you. Why is this such a big deal? Staying hydrated helps circulation, digestion, and even your mood on a long flight. You might have to wait until turbulence clears, but that's a small trade-off for staying comfortable. So don't settle for a single half-full cup of water. Advocate for yourself. Your body needs it. And trust me, you'll feel way better when you land. Coming up next, a simple perk that can keep you breathing comfortably, even if someone next to you has a cold or the cabin air feels stuffy. Number 11. Extra sanitizing wipes. Let's face it, planes aren't the cleanest places. Tray tables, armrests, seatbelt buckles, all magnets for germs. If you're a senior with a weakened immune system, that's a problem. Here's a hidden perk. You can ask for extra sanitizing wipes. Flight attendants usually carry a stash for crew use, but will share if you explain why you need them. Just say you'd like to wipe down your area for health reasons, and they'll probably hand over a couple. No fuss. Why do they agree? Because they'd rather help you stay healthy than deal with a mid-flight illness. You'll breathe easier knowing you've taken control of your own space. And these wipes do double duty. Clean your hands, refresh your face, or sanitize anything you might accidentally drop. It's free, simple, and helps protect you on busy flights where germs travel fast. So don't be shy about asking. Your health is worth it. Next up, a classic comfort request that will keep your legs feeling fresh on those long hauls. Number 12. Extra legroom. Courtesy requests. Let's be real. Standard economy seats are brutal on senior legs, swollen ankles, stiff knees, cramped circulation. It's no joke. Here's a secret. You can ask politely if there are any unoccupied bulkhead or exit row seats after boarding finishes. Flight attendants have some discretion to reseat passengers if they see extra space and know someone truly needs it. Why might they agree? Seniors are more prone to deep vein thrombosis, and the crew knows it's safer to keep you comfortable. Of course, if the seat is sold, they can't move you, but if it's empty, they might help. Just explain you'd benefit from stretching your legs and be kind about it. Worst case, they say no. Best case, you get a mini upgrade for free. This small ask can transform a miserable flight into a tolerable one. It costs nothing to try. Coming up next, the simple little favor that can make your ears and your nerves thank you during boarding chaos. Number 13. Earplugs or headphones. Airplane noise can be rough. Engines humming, kids crying, seatmates chatting. For seniors with sensitive hearing, that racket is even more exhausting. The good news? Many airlines stock free earplugs or even simple headphones on request. They won't always advertise it, but if you ask kindly, they'll usually offer a pair. Why do they do this? Because noise fatigue is real, especially for older travelers who might already have hearing loss or struggle with background sound. Earplugs help protect your ears from sudden loud noises and make naps possible. Headphones might not be fancy, but they can help you tune into the in-flight entertainment or just muffle cabin chatter. The best strategy? Ask early before the supply runs out and explain you're sensitive to noise. You'd be surprised how eager flight attendants are to help. It's one of the easiest ways to arrive with less stress and fewer headaches. Up next, a hidden favor you can request if you're worried about safety or need a little reassurance while you fly. Number 14. Crew check-ins during the flight. Flying can feel overwhelming, especially if you have health conditions or anxiety. Seniors sometimes worry they'll be forgotten during a long flight. But here's a tip. You can politely ask the crew to check on you from time to time. Cabin crews are trained to do wellness checks, and they understand that seniors might feel unsteady or worried. Why would they agree? Because they want to prevent medical emergencies. If you say, "Would you mind checking in on me once or twice?" you'll almost always get a friendly, "Of course." You're not being a burden, you're helping them do their job better. Flight attendants genuinely want to help, and it costs you nothing. Coming up next, the single most important and surprising freebie you can request, and seniors should never fly without it. Number 15. First aid kit items. Here's a hidden gem every senior traveler should know. You can ask the crew for basic first aid kit items for free. Band-aids, antiseptic wipes, nausea tablets, they carry them on board. You don't need a prescription or a special form, just a polite request. Why is this so valuable? Seniors are more prone to scrapes, small injuries, or sudden nausea from turbulence. Instead of suffering through it, you can ask for help. The flight attendants are trained in first aid and will happily hand over what they're allowed to share. It might not be a full pharmacy, but it can save you a world of pain or discomfort. Just ask early before supplies run out, and let them know what you need. Think of it as packing a mini emergency backup with help from the airline. It's the ultimate peace of mind perk, and best of all, completely free. Why airlines offer senior perks? You might wonder, why do airlines actually give out these free perks to seniors? It isn't just kindness. Aviation safety regulators, including the FAA and international agencies, encourage airlines to consider the needs of older passengers. Seniors have higher risks for dehydration, circulation problems, and fatigue on long flights. Cabin crews are trained to look for signs of dizziness, weakness, or even confusion. They know that helping seniors with hydration, movement, or medication can prevent a full-blown medical emergency at 35,000 feet. There's also a cultural respect factor. Many airlines value senior passengers and want to support their dignity and independence while traveling. So these perks aren't a marketing gimmick, they're part of a real safety plan. Knowing your rights and understanding why these requests are welcomed makes it easier to speak up with confidence. You're not being difficult, you're simply helping the crew help you. That's good for you, good for the staff, and good for everyone on board. So now you know, these senior perks aren't favors, they're your travel rights. Which of them would you actually use on your next flight? Share your thoughts in the comments, I read them all. And if you'd love a complete senior-friendly packing checklist, hit like to let me know. Subscribe for more tips, and safe travels!